if I was rich enough to go for a ride on like the Titanic,
You would be dead.
like-
Go slow!
What the man? How many trucks are in this thing?
Yeah! Part of my $1 million challenge, we're always wheeling and dealing, and I had a couple of things out there that I need to get picked up because I just wasn't going to make it to go film. And then he goes, well, I'll swing by and pick up this other thing. And as you can tell, we're getting pretty full out here, and this crazy ass circus is fixing to pull up. If that doesn't piss Daphne off, I don't know what will. Yeah! Boats, trucks. Look at that. What's up, man?
What's up, buddy? Some nice stuff
Got
here.
some stowaways back there. Pretty dope, isn't it?
They did a good job on it.
I think it actually looks better in person.
I was shocked when I got there. I didn't think this thing was gonna fit, but it did. Little long here.
That's sweet, Donzie. Surprised you didn't lose the cover.
Chucked it all away for you and the seats.
How were people looking at you coming down the road?
They're gonna be going to a chiropractor here this week. They were breaking necks.
All right, well, let me get my guys. We'll undo this with the forklift.
Sounds good.
And I think you're fine right here where you're at.
Cool.
Let me get some forklift action going.
Good deal.
Get the forklift. Let's get to work. What'd you get? All kinds of cool shit. This is a good load.
What'd you buy?
Well, you just have to come out and see, man.
Oh boy.
Please tell me you bought that truck too.
Yes, I did.
That thing's sick.
Is that thing freaking rad or
That
what?
thing's fucking badass.
It's been shortened to fit the bed.
Yeah.
Runs and drives, air ride. He didn't really do anything to the drivetrain, so it's like a 327 with a 4-speed, the granny gear. And
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this.
it's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sweet.
I like this better than the boats. But I like this boat up front.
I like this boat.
That's a Century Resorter.
You've never seen a wooden boat?
Never seen a wooden boat in person.
You're in culture.
Yeah.
It's probably vintage.
I think this one's good.
They are vintage, but you ever seen the Mayflower?
You've seen the Mayflower in
Well, I haven't
person?
seen the Mayflower, but I'm sure you've seen pictures of it.
Well, that's not the same.
That's a wooden boat.
Yeah, but in real life, like
Okay.
Well, this isn't the
people aren't
Mayflower,
just rolling
but
around in the Mayflower.
We're
or
gonna need
wooden
a
boat.
jump
Well, they
box,
were.
guys. Okay, so I guess about a year and a half ago, I bought a big collection from Tom Haig, his family, and we sold almost all of it at the Worldwide Auction in Indiana. So now that the math is done, we made our money on everything, and there were 2 boats left over. I decided to send those to Minnesota, hopefully sell them up there, and the guy that I sent them to couldn't get them sold, so I had Owen bring them on down here so that we can figure out what to do with them. Technically, I'm in these boats for nothing right now because we've already sold the entire collection, we made money, and you know, a little transportation, so $1,000 a piece is what I got in them, and we'll see what happens. I think by my studying the old interwebs there, the Century Resorter should be worth around, I don't know, 20 grand, 25 grand. And the little Donzie's worth around 15, 20 grand. You know, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna sell them, and I'm gonna sell them cheap. So if you're watching this, freaking give me a call if you want a boat.
America.
You gotta go in on the passenger side, but you can't get out the passenger side, but you can get out the driver's door.
Well, the dude didn't tell me any of that shit.
I figured that out on my own.
Apparently, the guy that I got this from didn't tell me when I was buying it that you can't get in the driver's door, you gotta get in the passenger door, but you can't get out of the passenger door, you gotta get out on the driver's side. Maybe that's, you know, Missouri theft prevention. Looks like money. Hells yeah. It's gonna fall, go slow. There you go.
Lots of turning.
I'm in the Ferrari.
I know, right? Woo! I don't know. She makes a wide berth, guys. I hope we can fit through the gate.
You look like the dude in that movie that does all the arm wrestling.
Not like this. I get some kerosene.
Get her out of granny gear.
Second, first, whatever. Here we go. Oh shit. Yeah, Rico brakes are so sketchy. There's like 100% brake as soon as you touch the pedal. But I like it. I've got an auto meter RPM gauge, that's all I need. Yeah. Okay. Turning this beast off.
Yeah,
This
can
could
you,
have been like an escape boat from the Mayflower, like or something like that. They throw overboard. I mean, it's
No, I highly doubt it.
you never know. I mean, maybe not the Mayflower, but maybe another boat had a wooden boat on it that threw over, like a dinghy.
Dinghy is what those are.
Yeah,
called,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a little
Could be
bigger
something
than
like
a dinghy.
that. Well, I mean, if the ship was big, if it was a big ship.
Yeah.
then this would be a good escape boat from the ship.
Yeah, totally. If I was rich enough to go for a ride on like the Titanic, I would have
You would
paid
be dead.
somebody to follow me in this boat. If you see a sign of trouble, some distress, get up there. I'm jumping. Give me. But while we're talking about boats, do you think you could tell me? Can you identify the parts of the boat, like the stern and the bow?
Yeah, that's the bow. That's the stern. That's the hull.
You're just pointing at
That's
the boat,
yeah. Well, what else do you want me to point at?
like where it actually is on the boat.
yeah, it's right there.
Side of starboard.
Yeah, there you go.
Right side.
Why do they call it starboard?
Right side, starboard side. Left side's port side.
Okay. Why?
You have no idea if I'm right or wrong, do you?
No, I don't.
I didn't think you did. Well, you know how I know that? Because I watched the Sailor movie last night. And they were talking about it.
Really? It was
Yeah.
Danny takes the one-eyed sailor to the optometrist? Is that the movie you watched?
What? Say that slowly? Say it again slowly?
No, I'm just playing.
No, say it again slowly.
Danny
Danny?
takes the one-eyed sailor to the optometrist.
Is that important?
I mean, you said you watched a sailor movie last night. I figured that's what it was. Yeah.
Well, I watched Sailor, but it wasn't that one.
Oh, okay.
Is that a porno?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I'm gonna Google that shit. Badass, huh?
Yeah.
That's steering wheel.
Fucking awesome.
Imagine us in our like mankinis
Oh, dude.
at the lake.
Those little short shorts, you mean?
No, straight up mankinis.
Yeah. Yeah, but we need to turn that light around. Whew. Spotlighting us.
Well, I mean,
Showing us off in our main team.
there we go.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. How'd you make it go?
Dude, I do like this thing.
There we go.
Nice interior.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah. I'm digging it now, Mike.
You, Josh, a couple beers at the lake. We can go tubing, skinny dipping.
I'm down with the tubing.
What?
I don't want to go skinny dipping with you.
Why?
Because
Go noodling.
hey, somebody put a Ford in here.
Yeah, the people that built the boat.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
It's the #1 choice for marine engines. Small block, Ford.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
It looks brand new. Somebody like spent some money on it.
Look at that. That's a problem. Dave, you got 2-barrel Holly?
That's a lot of motor for that tiny little propeller back there.
That is true.
All right, so I got the Donzi moved in. This is one of the boats that Richard just bought. We don't get a lot of boats here, so this is kind of different for us. So he must have got a good deal on it or something. But he asked me to wash it, buff it, get it cleaned up, and ready to go. He said that to check everything, so check the engine and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna start with a bath, give it a bath, give it a buff. That's what I know how to do. And then we'll look at the motor and make sure that that's still good, and interior and everything seems to be there, so we'll find out. There is absolutely zero oil on the dipstick. Like, nothing. At all. So that's strange. So there's absolutely zero oil in the engine. But it's strange because the dipstick's super clean, like as if it was brand freaking new. And absolutely not one drop of oil
Well,
at all.
interesting. Well, it was probably winterized because it was in storage.
But do they drain the engine oil out of it?
I don't know what you do to winterize a boat. I live in Texas.
Yeah, that's what I don't either.
There he is, Del Fab.
How you doing, sir?
Where'd you come up with the name Del Fab?
My last name's Delfell, and I fab, so it's Delfab.
All right, makes sense. Makes sense. It's kind of like my parent company is Rawlinger.
Yeah,
because
see?
I'm Rawlings and my son's name is Chandler. So
Okay.
Rawlinger.
Yeah,
But
this little twist off.
dude, thank you for coming by. I'm sorry I missed Lone Star Throwdown.
Well,
But,
fortunately, you're close, so we decided to chase you up here, and you know.
You drove from Washington freaking State?
Yes, Washington State, all the way through.
What is that, like 2,200 miles?
I think it was 26, the route that it went, because we went down through Arizona to keep it out of the crappy weather.
We talked a little bit at SEMA, and I was kind of interested in it. I still kind of am. Tell me the process. How did it go down?
Well, this was a passion project. I just love standard cab trucks. You know, that's what I grew
Me
up
too.
in. But of course, driving new stuff's nice, and Ford doesn't build anything with options that has 2 doors. I special ordered a brand new 23 Platinum and converted it to a 2-door.
So it started as a 4-door?
Yeah.
Did you have to change the frame?
So we ordered a new frame. I was gonna shorten it, but I figured everybody would frown upon that, even though it's what I do for fab. You understand, cut frames. So we ordered a new frame from Ford, changed the cab, and then did all of the center stuff to make it work. You know, there's no check engine lights, no DTCs, nothing.
That's so crazy. So started with a 4-door, didn't want to cut it down. So you ordered a 2-door chassis or just
Yep.
a frame.
Just a frame itself, just a bare frame out of the parts department.
So inside is all,
It's 100% a Platinum, full functional, everything.
look at that, dude. Big dash. This is crazy. So you went all the way down to, I would assume did you start with a black Platinum or a white?
I did. It's an original paint truck too. There's no paint work to do this.
Well, wait a sec. If you started with a 4-door and you went down to the 2-door and you bought a frame, well then how's this all original paint?
I bought another truck, another brand new truck,
Another one.
What the fuck, man? How many trucks are in this thing?
and I used the cab. I put a used cab on that truck, sold it, and saved the original paint brand new cab for this truck, so that when it was done, it was, if you could have ordered it, perfect.
That is so crazy. See, that's what I was confused at. I didn't have a lot of time at SEMA. That is so badass. I don't think that there's enough story out there on that. You painted the frame.
Yeah, everything's powder coated, but I'm not really into the Rainbow Skittles SEMA trucks. I figured that the way this truck was built, that it was gonna end up going into somebody's collection where they could actually drive it. So we kept it where you didn't look like a circus clown going down the road.
You don't want to look like a circus clown.
But then we put high-vis orange graphics, so you know.
Yeah, but that's just cool.
Tried to pay homage to the 79 freewheeling. That's why the wheels look like steel wheels that are striped, the grill, all the little stuff.
And then this isn't one of those trucks that moves on its suspension,
It's
is it?
not. It's not an any level truck.
Yeah, any level. We built one of
No.
those. We had a good time with it, but I think this truck looks better just being this size all the time.
I just want it usable, you know. It's big, but it's usable.
How many miles you got on it?
290, I think.
Well, you obviously didn't drive it here then.
It's been on a trailer.
Oh, okay.
I've driven it enough to show it doesn't have problems, but saved it for the next guy.
That is so wicked cool.
We kind of went with like the 80s show trucks, you know, with all the chrome and
Yeah, the only thing is and I bet, tell me if this was a hard decision, going with a chrome world bar or not.
that was an extremely hard decision because it needs it. The problem was time, and I'm
Yeah.
sure you could totally associate time to get something that didn't look like some cheesy J.C. Whitney in it,
Yep.
even though that's what they originally were, but to get it to look right. And then there was a truck done for SEMA early on in this body, the 2017, and they put a roll bar in the back with KC daylighters. I'm like, I gotta be careful that they don't feel I knocked them off. So we went back and forth on that a lot.
Yeah, but chrome world bar, or maybe even white. I don't know. Probably black.
I think chrome.
I think chrome too.
Because that's what's cool being a platinum is it wears all the chrome on it, trim-wise.
That
So
thing is really freaking badass. How long did it take you?
the process I could go on for a long time, but we laid the groundwork. We had a SEMA spot, we knew what we were doing, but we couldn't get a truck because it's a job 2 production of 23. So these trucks didn't start getting built and delivered till August. So this truck showed up, I think I got it September 2nd. We already had a chassis, we already had everything going, lift was there. But, you know, we technically built 2 trucks too because when we took the cab off the other truck,
You had to put it back together.
and we didn't really plan to right away because we really didn't care. But then it's coming up to SEMA, and I'm sure you know how this works. This truck's here, this truck's here, this truck. We're like, oh crap, we don't have a truck to tow it with. So we actually finished the whole other truck to tow this in the trailer to the show. Because it went enclosed, because it was still brand new. I mean, this truck came apart with 3.9 miles, and it sat in SEMA with 4.5.
What the hell kind of trailer did you tow with? A stacker?
No, it was a +6 enclosed, and then, I don't know if you've seen pictures, but we put 17-inch steelies on it.
Okay.
With the lowest pro tire possible. They're like 23.5 inches tall. It looks like a full circus act.
Yeah.
It's homely. But the trailer's long, so you can put the tires in it.
Freaking kick ass. So what are you gonna do with it now? You say next owner, next owner.
I don't know, what are you gonna do with it?
Man.
You look so good going to lunch in this.
I don't even know what to say to that. I don't know. I don't think I could give you the amount of time and effort and thought process.
This was a big job.
What do you think it's worth?
I know what I have in it.
Okay, well, usually I find that out and then I offer half. Because at the end of the day, it's just a used show truck.
Perfect, so I got 400,000 in it.
Man, I wouldn't even know how to price it because it is so wild.
I know that's the tough part is how do you price it? Because the initial truck it started as was 107 out the door before anything.
I hate to make you an offer because then everybody will get all upset because I'm a for-profit business and they get upset when I try to make money. I don't know why. Can we go for a ride?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right,
I'll let
let's
you
go.
drive.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, well, I don't know. Looks like easy enough to drive.
It's easy.
All right, I want to drive. This is fucking amazing, dude. No rattles, no nothings.
No, this truck is,
If we were in a 3500, work truck, it would not be comfortable.
no. I'm extremely particular down to the point like every bolt I removed out of this truck was done with a ratchet because when you hit it with an impact, all the plating comes off. I was building a brand new truck, so all the cab mounts, everything. I'm not the guy that has a bin and goes, oh, those spare bolts go over there. This truck is 100% OEM, as good as it could be. There's no cut and flared brake lines. There's no nothing. There's obviously, you see, there's no issues with SRS or. It was a lot of work. There's a lot of module work to make this happen. This was not.
No, I know. We were some of the first guys to do the Hellcat swaps and all that stuff.
I do remember that, yeah.
We had hell with it,
It's a lot of work. I have a pretty awesome wiring guy in my back pocket that I can lean on. And I had a couple saves from him, but for the most part, it was, just time.
Golly, this drive's nice, man.
The suspension that's on this truck is one up off-road, and he like 20 years of off-road racing and suspension development, so he builds the kit that's on this truck, and he is very, very particular how the shock is valved, how everything is done for it still being a good tow rig and usable. And this was my first run with him, and
Yeah, but it'll
was
be easy
definitely
to find
happy.
parts if you need it.
Yes. I mean, the majority of it's stock Super Duty. It's like on the billet radius arm, I don't know if you noticed, the whole fucker's billet.
I saw that.
You know, it uses a factory Super Duty bushing that's pushed in, so it's not a clunky Heim, or, you know, it doesn't do the suspension squeak shit that all the big trucks do.
Yeah, it's really freaking cool.
You know, inside they don't come black headliner, they don't come speakered. They always have a seatbelt pod right here for the center. They don't come with power slider windows. Like, there's so much in the middle of this thing to make it be a functional two-door Platinum.
That is so rad. I don't think you could have done any better, man.
Thank you. I appreciate
I mean,
that.
it's really, really cool. It's extremely well thought out.
Thank you.
It's extremely expensive, though. What do you really think?
That's the tough part. Are we really doing this?
Is it at 100?
No.
No?
Stock it was there. I wasn't even there stock.
Well, yeah, but it's a 23 and this is 24.
True. What's depreciation? Like 7%, 10%?
Something like that.
Ah,
37%. No, I don't know, man.
4%?
I don't even know how to, I mean, because it's just fucking badass.
Yeah, I know it is tough to put a number on it. It's really tough. And I'm with you. When I actually got done with the truck, you know, I built it so fast, and we ran into some snags on this thing that you didn't think about. Like the fuel tank, it's special to a standard cab diesel, and it's special to a 23 with an HO, 23 and newer. So it was a little over $5,000 for the plastic tank, the shield on the side, and the 7 lines that are on it, a pressure, return, and a few emissions lines.
That doesn't sound like a great deal.
No, not at all. And when you're going through the spreadsheet, when you're done building the truck and you have some of those, you're like,
Trust me, I get it.
yeah.
We've built about 200 vehicles here, and I have that spreadsheet on every one of them.
You get to the end and you're like, how did I get from here to here? Because that happened real fast.
Yeah.
It cost that much to make this into that. Oh, that's what
Exactly.
happened.
Man, I like it, but I don't know if I can do what it deserves to do. What's the number that gets it done?
What's your number? Shoot it at me.
125?
No way.
130?
You're getting a lot closer than about 2 seconds ago.
It's only $5 more grand.
But, yeah, well, it's better than 5 less.
No, I know, man. And it's
I-
worth it. It's badass.
I have roughly 180 into it, how it sits. 125 would be not worth it.
No, I get it. I might have a freaking cool plan for you. We got to stay posted on it.
All right, let's do it.
I might have a trick up my sleeve.
All right, let's try it.
So check out all that crazy madness that's happening around here. And if you remember at the beginning of the year, about 65 days ago, I told everybody that I was going to try to do $1 million challenge. In other words, take $1 million and turn it into $2 million. And now it's time for a little update. Let me tell you how it's going. And pay attention and make sure that you pay attention to the math, because this will be interesting. We started out with an 84 GMC truck that was literally around the corner from here. We ended up getting that thing bought for $6,500. Literally had no money in it because we didn't have to transport it or anything like that. Cleaned it up, sold it, 10 grand, boom, $3,500 profit. We're off to the races, right? Then we bought a Penguin. I'm not sure if you've seen that yet. I think you have. But it's like this water amphibious weirdness vehicle that I just had to have as part of my pissing off the D thing. So that's still sitting here. Then we had a 1979 Ford F-150 4x4. Now, I gave $6,500 for it, and it's still here. So it's sitting in inventory. And then we got a Tahoe, black, nice truck. I think I did pretty good. I gave $4,500 for it, but we haven't done a damn thing with it, so it's still sitting here. Then we got into the 87 Corvette. I bought that kind of for myself. It probably shouldn't be in this little gig, but what the hell, it's in there. $27,000 for that. You know, I wanted it. I'm in the business of buying and selling, not buying and keeping, but for right now, I'm staying around it. We've got a Harley sign on here that I paid a lot of money for, $26,500. I'm gonna scratch that off the list because I bought that for the shop and to be a display and things like that. And then we got the mini tank that we rolled out and bought for $4,500. And that thing's a trip, and it pissed off Daphne something horrible, so that's gonna stay around a little bit. Now we started making money because I found the 3 Corvettes down south, and I sent Big Chris on an emergency run to grab the 63 split window. As soon as Dennis saw that on the video, he calls up and wanted it. And then I told him about the other 2 Corvettes that were sitting down there, which was, I think, a 66 and a 67. I gave 15 grand for all 3 of those vets and sold them to Dennis for 65,000 total. So 50 grand in profit right there. That in the car business is what we call making a lick. That's a good one right there. We bought a tractor, Ford something or another. I don't know what I'm doing with that, but it's here, $1,000. Now the C50 truck, which I thought was a no-brainer at $12,000, is still sitting here. We have it up on Facebook and Craigslist and everywhere else. Runs, drives, it's got really good proportions. A lot of people try to put these trucks together and make them look sexy and they end up looking stupid. This one really looks good and runs and drives. So it's for sale. We got $12,000 in that. I bought a trike for $3,100 at the Decatur swap meet. That was pretty cool. We got it running and driving. It's ready to be sold. And then we got a call through info@gasmonkeygarage.com, so I guess an email you would call it, and through the old interwebs. And a guy had a 61 Chevy Impala wagon, which is a 1-year-only wagon, and it was a Nomad, which I didn't even know they still made the Nomads in the 60s. I thought they stopped in the 50s. Turned out to be a really nice car, and I'll tell you the truth. The guy told me I could have it if I just came and picked it up, and so I was like, okay, it's an hour away. I sent Kenny to go get it. We brought it back here. We cleaned it up. It turned out to be really nice. So I sold it for $6,500. Now, normally that would be total profit, but I didn't think it was fair that the gentleman gave me the wagon. So believe it or not, I sent him $2,000 in the mail for a total profit of $4,500. I thought it was the right thing to do. I don't think he thought it was worth that much, and I definitely didn't think it was worth that much. So I thought that was good. So he got $2 grand, we got $4,500 on that. And then we've got a killer 71 Blazer in here at $14,000. I haven't done a damn thing with it yet. We've got a 68 Ford Mustang Fastback and a 70 Mustang Fastback that are up in Iowa. I'm gonna go pick those up next week, and we got 20 grand a piece in those. And then the coup de grace, the North Carolina car nest that we bought. You saw that, 8 cars, 1 hit, 1 lick, just done. And a little bit of work getting them out of there, getting them onto the truck. But I went there on a Friday, got them bought, loaded them on Saturday morning. And while we put out a few clips of what we bought, my boy Dennis called me. And I don't know if he stepped on himself or not, but he offered me some money. And I sent that truck straight to him with all 8 cars on it. We paid $175 grand for those cars, all of them. And we sold them for $245,000, which is a net profit of, well, actually it'd be a gross profit of 70 grand. So here's the tale of the tape. So far we've spent $338,600. We have sold those cars, which we have sold so far, which is the GMC truck, the Corvettes, the Impala wagon, and the Nest. For a total profit of $128,000 so far in the last 60 so days. And what's really cool though is I took that $128,000 that we made in profit, and we have $140,000 in inventory that we still own, that we bought and paid for. So I literally only have right now, let's call it, do that math real fast, from there to there is 12. We literally only have $12,000 in hard cash out the door. The rest is inventory that we're holding with cash we've already made. So we put out a lot of money, we got a lot of money back, and we're only $12K negative in cash of what I started with, but we have $140,000 in inventory that is paid for. So all this stuff's for sale. I'm making more buys every single day. If you've got a lead for us, info@gasmonkeygarage.com. I'm going to keep you posted on what's going on here. I've got some moves that we're going to make up north in Iowa when we go pick up these Mustangs. I think there's some other cars there. And at the end of the day, you know, check your math, see what you're doing. If you got a car, send it to me, info@GasMonkeyGarage. And this is what we're doing. Right now, we're ahead by $113,000, but all of it is wrapped up in inventory. So we've got to sell that inventory and use that money to keep going. But for now, I am a little over 10% towards my goal. Get you some of that. Matter of fact, Dabney, I'm gonna need some money. I'm going to Iowa.